Dear students, it is the second video for the week 12 and we are talking about natural catastrophes. In the first video, I explained that a catastrophe, natural catastrophe, is a sudden happening in the environment in form of flood, earthquake, tsunami, volcanic eruption, and many more that cause a mega destruction to property, lives, and infrastructure. Knowing about the nature of catastrophes is necessary to create awareness among the people to overcome or at least to reduce the impacts. Dear students, when we focus to know about catastrophes, we must one very general rule that all the catastrophes or the types of catastrophe happening in the country are linked strongly with the topography. Means according to the nature of the area the catastrophe happens. Let's for example that the northern areas of Pakistan, clear, they are the highest mountains of Karakoram, Himalaya. There are glaciers, lakes, mountains, and much more. Well, according to that topography, the nature of the catastrophe are that there happens snow falling, heavy snow falling. Number two, there blow the wind of snow, snowy wind, mean a wind that contains snow. There are landslidings. There happens earthquakes, glacial lakes outburst. For example, just like you have seen in 2005 or perhaps in 2008, when a mountain was cut off from the range and it dropped the, I mean it blocked the water channel of a river, and resultantly Atabad lake came into existence. Fine. So these are natural. Similarly, in desert areas, the sandstorms, high scorching heat, and the cyclones, these are the common natural catastrophes. Whereas, similarly, in the coastline or coastal areas, hurricanes, windstorms, tsunami, these are the major catastrophes. Fine, it is quite unusual that something irrelevant happens on the other land. That is extremely impossible. Well, to know about that what type of natural catastrophes happen and why they happen in Pakistan, sorry, we have to have the general information about Pakistan firstly. Number one, Pakistan is situated in South Asian region. Clear? The total area is 7,96,096 or 95 kilometers square kilometers. Clear? Provinces are Punjab, Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh, Federal Administrated Areas, FATA, Azad Jammu and Kashmir, Gilgit Baltistan, and Pakistan has the borders with China, India, Afghanistan, Russia, and the maritime information that Pakistan claims territorial sea 12 nautical miles. Clear? Mean the measurement of the sea according to the distance is nautical miles. Contiguous zone 24 nautical miles. Exclusive economic zone 200 nautical miles, and the continental shelf 200 nautical miles. Well, geographically, Pakistan can be divided into five major portions: northern high mountain range, Himalayas and Karakoram and Hindu Kush. This is very necessary that we should first understand the mountains and the regions of Pakistan, both from the geographical and topographical properties plus the environmental properties according to the temperature and others. Second, the Balochistan Plateau along with the western bordering, then Indus Plains in the east, salt range across the northern portion of the Punjab, and the deserts of Cholistan, Thal and Thar in Punjab and Sindh. Well, the climate of Pakistan is varies, mean change from region to region. Most of the land is, mean the 60% of the total land area is classified as arid, clear, which receives 200 annual millimeter annual rainfalls. I mean the 60% of area gains 200 of millimeter annual rainfalls. The southern slopes of Himalaya, the southern slopes of Himalaya and the mountainous tract, mean the Himalaya, and it mean this is called minor Himalaya, the lower range mountains and the highest range mountains. There, the rainfall is 760 millimeter to 1270 millimeter annually, whereas certain areas in the same region, especially in Kashmir, they experience more than 2000 millimeter per annum. Clear? Well, the temperature in Pakistan, as I said in the previous video, that varies from region to region. Pakistan has almost 4 seasons, but there are other minor seasons. Then we include 5 seasons. Clear? Cold season, it is winter from November to February. Clear? Pre-monsoon, March to mid of the June. Here, this temperature mean the temperature start rising. Full monsoon, it is from mid of the June to mid of the September, and post monsoon from mid of the September to October. Monsoon, remember this, it means that where the rains start, the system of rains start shaping in Pakistan. Clear? After the winter, pre-monsoons, that the mountains, what we say, the early stage start developing in Pakistan. Clear? Then in the middle, from March to the May, but from July and August, it is the season of the highest, say, the extreme downpour. Clear? And then usually landsliding happens, floods happens, and then this is a very critical time in Pakistan. Clear? And the temperature, I have told you, that change from different to different. We start from the highest mountain areas. The temperature is mean the environment is cool. As you lower down into Rawalpindi, Islamabad, and mean the areas placed under the foot of northern areas plus the Kashmir Valley, these are the mild but not that congealing. As you cross the areas of Color Car, clear the salt range, then the temperature get extreme flying, and it becomes very hot in summer and extreme in winter. Well, in both these situations, floods happen in both summer and winter in Pakistan, plus the weather is extreme. These things make the situation worst for the people, mean for affectees, and it is also a challenge for the management and the departments. I hope this that you have understood the major regions of Pakistan, the temperature, and the problems linked with these areas. Thank you very much.